Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to give you guys my first impressions of a DLC. All in all, I think the DLC is great. It brings a lot more much needed features into the game, such as the fuel mechanic and the reworked for boats. I think it's great, and I think it brings a lot more depth into the game. If you take a look at the naval research thing here, it's a lot of research, and first I thought it would be really difficult to get into, and I had no idea what I was doing. But just playing a couple of games, it's not actually that difficult, and also if you just have a naval XP, you can just use that to research, and it goes so quick. So it's actually not that big of a deal. I also like that you can spend 100 to research these ones insanely fast. So it's not actually, it doesn't take many years to complete this if you're United States or someone with a big fleet. It's not that huge for these land doctrines, since you usually just always used to do them either way, and you can't really spend the 100 armor XP, but you have a lot of focuses usually that gives you bonuses either way, so it's fine. And I really like that you need to research radar even more now to get these radar bonuses here. I think that's great. Even more incentive to research them. The fuel supply is kind of interesting. I usually build too few silos, I've realized when playing. So I've been playing USA, and they don't need that many because they just produce so much. And USA plays a lot differently now, and not a lot differently. I think they play differently. I want to make a guide on them because I've been practicing them a lot. UK I haven't tried, but from what I've heard, it's not that great to go down King's Party. If you want to go down anything, it's the black shirts. But everyone will just leave you, so it doesn't feel that great. You need to conquer everyone again, I think. And that feels kind of bad. But if you go down the historical route, I think it's... I'm actually not sure if it's home defense or global defense you should go, because I haven't played them. But, oh, it would... Oh. It seems like we have an old tree, so maybe this is what we did in real life, maybe. I'm actually not sure. Anyway, the UK's tree seems kinda I really like the America's tree though. Before they had a real stale tree where you didn't have any choices ever. And here you don't have that many choices. It depends how you see it. You have a lot of decisions, and the tree is big, but you can't actually go down a lot of it. You have very meaningful decisions instead, I feel like. But the tree is really good. So USA is a lot more broken now, in my opinion, than we were before. And we were strong before, so I feel like this DLC as a whole just makes the allies even stronger. But at the same time, it makes that if Germany plays right, maybe doesn't even need a lot of refineries, just because you can stack up fuel. So it really depends how you see it. I think it benefits the game. I haven't played in multiplayer yet, and I'm gonna do that tonight, playing as Japan. It's gonna be interesting to do and see. This Naval London Treaty, I'm not actually sure if I like it, because you can withdraw from treaties, and then people can get like war goals off you if you do, send warnings. It feels kind of weird. I'm not actually sure if I like it, but hey, it's in the game, and I guess it makes sense. In terms of other stuff, we have oil just being not a resource anymore here with refineries. I think that's kind of weird. It was weird to get used to, but it's fine. I also don't like that refineries now only give 1 rubber instead of 2 in the beginning. I think it makes it so much weaker to just build refineries, which is fine because refineries were really strong. It's just weird, and it's hard to get used to. But Germany can still get the +2 here, so they're mostly fine. It's like if USA wants to stack refineries, it's not as good. It's really weak now, so it's mostly that I think they're targeting. Because as USA, you're always worried that if Japan managed to capture this 72, this 52, and this rubber, that's basically everything in the game. Let's check here. Rubber, it's this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then you only have this. And that's not a lot. So what USA could do, if they were worried that will happen, is just build refineries. But now that's basically dead because you don't get enough. I don't think you get enough rubber. But hey, maybe you do. Maybe you do. I haven't messed around with that yet. Just don't think it's good. Other stuff is I like I kind of like that you can not have like 15 on every boat. I think that makes sense. It was just very weird in the beginning, and it's a lot more boats now to build at the same time, but I kind of like it. And I think carriers are still very good. I think battleships are not amazing. I think they're fine, but not great. And carriers should still be great and better. So you should probably focus them, in my opinion. One strategy I heard was just building the worst carrier, maxing deck size and engines or something, and then it was basically as good as like the third one, someone said, but cheaper. And I think that's weird. I don't actually like the idea of using a worse one, just the hull of a worse one with putting good stuff on it. I kind of like the idea of having actually a good hull, but maybe that's the way to go. I'm not sure, but I've heard that's a good way of doing it. If you want to try that out. Here in engineering also, kind of like that you have these ones on the side. It's probably makes it so you always go electronics concern now, because before it's like you could go industrial or electronics and both are fine, and it's not that big of a deal which one you goes. I usually tended for the industry, but I am a player that focuses a lot more on industry than most people. Most people do much more research on other stuff in terms to get better war. But I don't know. I've always wanted to. I've always liked to go industry. But this is probably enough to make me switch over to going industrial electronics concern every time, to pick up these research bonuses and also everything else that comes with it. Because all of this is almost mandatory if you want boats. Basically everything here. You need. You really need this. Go down here, and you probably need these. And then if you do that, you should just pick these up either way. So like, yeah, it's kind of weird. That's something. It's like sure that this is meta now, but I don't know. It seems a lot overboard in some ways. I'm not sure. Also think I'm not actually sure. If I don't think excavation actually gives you, maybe it does give you more oil, but probably not from refineries. But that's interesting. I haven't looked into that. Actually, but yeah, it should give you more oil, right? It would make sense at least. I think oil is more useful now than before. Before it's like you could build, and then if you don't have oil, you just stop building, but you at least have what you have. But now you need a constant supply of oil to use your stuff, which I like. And also, I would recommend. This is just now. Maybe this changes, but I actually think it's necessary to build a lot of refineries. So usually you should probably, it's fine to consume more than you produce, but you should have you don't want this if it is 276 days is fine. If it's like that's 1 year of fighting. If this was in wartime, that's fine. I would say, but like if this goes down to if you use most of your stuff actively, and you don't have supply for more than 100 to 150 days, that's bad. So I would then say to either try to get trade for oil, build refineries, or just build silos and stack up oil. I'm not actually sure what Germany's best choice is. We'll see after this game. I'll try to talk to our players, see what they find out. But yeah, I really like this DLC so far at least, and it's giving me a lot more inspiration for Hoi. And I want to come back to the game because I've taken a big break from it, just because I got so tired of MPs being the same and everything. But I kind of like this. I think it will shake up a lot of stuff. So far for me, it hasn't done that, but I think it will change a lot over the coming month when people figure stuff out. I really want to I also want to try to figure some stuff out and be the first to come up with new strats. I'm not sure. It's gonna be cool at least. So hopefully you guys also are enjoying the DLC. If you have any tips or anything you find interesting, leave a comment down below. I'll check it out, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.